So, Dr. Bill, let's face it, there's probably a lot of chiropractors in the Port St. Lucie area, and it can be a challenge for a potential patient to decide which chiropractor they might want to visit. And so, with that being said, if a prospective patient was interested in being treated at Premeir Wellness Centers, can you give our viewers an idea of what they might experience with their first visit as a patient?
Well, again, it's more like VIP and concierge care when you come into our practice. So, when you first walk into the practice, I would say for most people, compared to most other physicians' offices they've been to, you're going to be in awe of the beauty of our hospitality area. We have a 250-gallon saltwater aquarium, hardwood floors, fine art, really first-class, spa-like atmosphere. Our front desk is wide open. One of my biggest pet peeves when you go into a medical office, and there's nothing against them whatsoever, but a lot of times you have that sliding glass window with the old sheet on the window that says, "Don't knock, we know you're here." That's not service, that's not hospitality. So ours is wide open. You're greeted by first name when you come in. Like, we know when you're coming, so we already know your name, so you're greeted by first name when you come in. The girls come out to the front, they give you your paperwork. It's not like we ask you to come up to the desk and grab your paperwork. We have coffee, we have different types of flavored teas, water, we have fruit going on up there so people can enjoy that. Our paperwork is mostly yes and no. It doesn't usually take that long. If people have questions, our staff comes out around, sits down next to them, we'll assist them with the paperwork or answer any questions that they have. Once they're done with that, we give every member as their first visit a nice tour of the practice. Show them the rooms, tell them of the services that we're offering, answer any questions that they have at that time. Once we're done with that, then I get to come in and meet them. I just think it's very important to develop rapport with the patient to understand things, that I don't have an assistant coming in taking the history. It's me taking the history. But many times when you go to chiropractic offices or other medical offices, it's like an assistant taking the history. But, those questions are integral in some instances, and sometimes one question leads to another, and you can never assume that an assistant would know how to ask those certain questions or find the question behind the question. So 10-12 minutes of a consult. Then we go through, we do a comprehensive exam, we run diagnostics based upon whatever's necessary to figure out their issues, whether that be foot scans, thermal imaging, surface EMGs, which analyze for muscle imbalances, x-rays as is necessary, of course. And then after we're done with that, we give them whatever appropriate therapy is done that day. And then we lead them up to the front. We give them a nice gift bag. I always make sure that I give them my cell phone number in case there's ever an emergency on a Sunday or anything else that happens. They always have the ability to reach me no matter what. And so we part with a fond farewell, and we say goodbye till we see them on the next visit. So typical visit here at the Premeir Wellness Centers.